to the call. Welcome to our Breakfast Club call. It is a Thursday, July the 20th, 2023, and I am so grateful, excited, honored, humbled to be here with you guys. My name is Pamela Pacheco, and I have the absolute pleasure and privilege of being your host. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If you are returning once again, welcome home. I remember when I first started upon the journey of entrepreneurship, and I was looking forward to these type of calls. And not only was I looking forward to these type of calls because of the information I was going to receive, but I was looking forward to these type of calls for the inspiration that I was going to receive. I've always understood that garbage in is garbage out, greatness in is greatness out, and how you start your day sets the tone for your day. See, our subconscious mind is open the most at night and in the morning. So kudos to each and every single one of you guys that are doing what you need to do to start your day off with some positivity. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you attended our Freedom Academy, type a 1 in the chat for me. Awesome, awesome. Make sure you're sending it to all panelists and attendees. Awesome, awesome. As you guys are coming on the chat, do me a favor and type in what was one of your favorite parts from Freedom Academy. What was one of your favorite parts from Freedom Academy? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Love it, love it, love it. Somebody said the energy, the event, all day Sunday training. I know that's right. Yes, Isaac's family. Somebody said the ladies event. Somebody said the social media and content creation. Somebody said the community service. Make sure you guys are writing it to everyone. Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So many great experiences. Somebody said yoga. Yes, yoga was phenomenal. Somebody else said the pool party. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love what Eric G said. He's like, we have a party with a training problem, okay? Because we had so much fun. It definitely did not feel like a training. Somebody just said the hip hop class with Jesse was so much fun. Yes, yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. What else? What else? Tell me what was your favorite part? Now, I want you to tell me what were some of your favorite takeaways? What were some of your favorite takeaways? Tell me what were some of your favorite takeaways from this event? Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Somebody said Matt Morris, affirmations, how I talk to myself. I know that's right. I love it. I was backstage listening to Matt, and I'm going crazy because I'm like, I want to be in my seat taking notes, and I literally just took somebody's notebook and I was writing notes as Matt was there, and I just was like at the edge of my seat in the back because it was so powerful. It is one of those things that it doesn't matter how much you hear Matt speak, he always just has an amazing way of just not only communicating. Yes, somebody said keep it simple, absolutely. But definitely, just the empowerment and the, you're a savage monster. I cannot wait for the MP3 to come out. So really quick, I want to go over some recaps. I know we have been having recaps every single day, but here are some of these things that I wanted to go over that I just want to make sure people know. Number one, the secret inner circle, the secret inner circle. So I remember when I first started upon entrepreneurship, speaking of Matt Morris, speaking of Eric Grzybowski, I knew them before I ever met them in person. And you're like, Pam, what you talking about? Just like I know Jim Rohn. And guess why I know Jim Rohn? Because I have listened to him for the last decade of my life. How do I know the likes of Les Brown? How do I know all of these people? Because I've been listening to them for the last 10 years of my life. I'm going to tell you right now, this secret inner circle, it's going to be huge. And I know some of you are looking at it like, oh, it's $20 and it's secretinnercircle.com. If you do not know it, right? secretinnercircle.com. But I will tell you, you definitely want to take advantage of that. See, Drive Time University is what I used to call this, because while we were driving, I started replacing my music. I started replacing what I was singing. I started replacing my rap songs, right? I started replacing a lot of the things. Even at night, I started replacing what I was watching, and I started replacing it with things that were strengthening my mind. See, here's what I do understand. The attitude always comes before the paycheck. The attitude always comes before the paycheck. And if you were at Freedom Academy, you understood how the inner circle came about. Well, this is part of the Good Life training system. Now, when Eric G was talking about the PJ fund and all of these things, that's awesome, right? Absolutely. But this secret inner circle, it's powerful. You want to talk about, see, the mindset is everything, and the mindset comes before the paycheck. And if you strengthen your mind and you continue to invest in your mind and you continue to invest in what you're learning, you're going to be able to apply it. See, it's interesting because Matt Morris, we had him for a small huddle for our team at the end of, I believe it was Saturday. And one of the things he said was, man, journaling your journey. Right. And it's interesting because I was just talking to my best friend. I was like, man, I was looking at my journaling from when I used to live in Boston with you. And I'm talking about in 2017, 2018. I said, it is a completely different person. It is a completely different version of me. And I'm looking at this and I was just like, wow. But I can tell that I was listening to so much personal development that it didn't matter what I was going through, because I was growing through it. You grow through what you go through. And one of the ways that you do that is by making sure that you are infusing your mindset, that you're strengthening your mindset. Our mind is the biggest piece of real estate that you will ever have. It is the most expensive piece of real estate at that. Why? Because this is where all of your thoughts live. I always say, if something is not allowing you to grow mentally, financially, spiritually, emotionally, do not let it sit there. Your mindset is where your mind sits. Secret Inner Circle is really, really big. Make sure you are registered for the Secret Inner Circle. There's going to be Secret Inner Circle parties. There's going to be Secret Inner Circle's preferred seating at events. No matter what VIP ticket you get, if you're not part of the Inner Circle, you're not going to be able to partake in the inner circle activities and festivities. Trust me when I tell you, you want to be a part of that. Something else that was announced at Freedom Academy was Club Seacret Max. You want to talk about getting the maximum benefits from Club Seacret without getting products. It's Club Seacret Max. You want to talk about making sure that all of your people that are around the world benefit from this immediately. Get them on Club Seacret Max. If you are in one of the Caribbean islands, if you are in another country, this is money. This is something that is going to be so beneficial for all of the countries, for all of us around the world, really, because it's really getting your foot in the door. It not only gives you the credit that you need for 50/50, because they're getting started with the $200, but it's $200. And guys, you're getting a trip with the $200. And that also includes the first month of Club Seacret. Now, a lot of you have had the question on our team, hey, Pam, well, does that mean that, I have to set them up for 50/50 for the following month? Yes, you do. Immediately you select Club Seacret Max when you're getting somebody started. Immediately there's a next screen that is your quick pick for your 50/50. So it doesn't have to be sent right away. Set it to get processed 4 weeks from now, right? We have the probiotics on there for your 50/50. We have your recovery. You have the daily bundle. Guys, here's the cool part. You can always set somebody up for, let's say, a probiotic or a recovery, and then the next month they want to change it. You could do that. Just make sure that you stay on top of it. Any way that they meet the 50/50 requirement, it counts for your residual income. But this Club Seacret Max, guys, it is absolutely one of the ways to maximize in this opportunity. It's $200. You get them in the door and they get a trip. Insane. Another thing that they dropped was the preview pack. So if you're the person that's like, man, Pam, I know I love the nutrition, but I love the nutrition, I love the skincare, but I want this. Focus on what it is that you want to expand. This preview pack, skincare or nutrition, is big. Somebody the other day was like, and this is why it's so important that when people get started, you educate them, you get them to a training or you get them to a fast start, right? Somebody got started with the skincare pack the other day on our team and gets me a phone call and is like, hey, I want to make sure my people are getting the top products for skincare. The skincare pack brings the top products in our skincare. It includes all of our wow products. Type it in the chat if you know what our wow products are. I want to see if you're brand new, if you're paying attention. But your wow products are your salt and oil scrub, your body butter, your mud soap, your mineral rich peeling gel, your nail buffer. All of those things are included in our skincare pack. And those are the top sellers when it comes to our skincare. Here's the mineral rich peeling gel as well, right? Here's another thing that is super, the M4 mask as well, right? The magnetic mud mask, absolutely. Here is, make sure you guys are writing to all panelists and attendees. A lot of you guys are sending me comments. It is cool. I love the participation. But here's the cool part about this. This is for only $500. And it also includes a getaway and it includes the activation. And if you're one of those people that are like, well, why does it, it was 400 and now it's an extra 100. Guys, there were so many people that were saying, hey, we have this activation fee that we have to pay within 6 months. It's so much greater for them to say, hey, it's included now and you don't have to worry about it. And here's something powerful that I heard Dr. Cohn say from stage, and it reminded me of how powerful our products are. All of our products, right? Whether it is the probiotic, whether it's our greens, whether it's our curb, whether it's our Digestex, our booster, all of our products are superstar products. What does that mean? That means that one product alone can grow this company to $1 billion. So if you're the person that's like, man, how do I make sure that I am capitalizing on this opportunity? It's knowing the value, knowing some of the benefits. Did you know that our probiotics, right, allow you to have serotonin, which was one of your happy chemicals? Like, we needed that. It's a probiotic and prebiotic. Ladies, we need that prebiotic and probiotic. Fellas, you do too. But it is very, very powerful. Like all of our products, they're superstar products on their own. And hearing Dr. Cohn say that was something that was just like, aha. It was an aha moment because it reminded me of how powerful our products are. So $500, it includes your activation and it includes either the skincare or the preview. Talk about this pro pack. We just got somebody started with the pro pack a day ago. Got another person started with the preview pack. Like, I love that it's 200, 500, or 1,000. It is such a great price point. It's such a great difference in between. And the $1,000 pro pack is great. Why? Because now it also includes 2 getaways and 2 activations. Plus, you're getting the top in skincare and the top in nutrition. You cannot lose with this. It is absolutely amazing. Here is another one of our updates that I was just like, yes. How about residual income? If you do not know what residual income is, when you do something one time and you get paid on it forever, if you do not find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. You're talking about there has never been a clearer path to freedom with our 50/50 squared bonus. Our squared bonus is ridiculous right now. You can get to residual income with having 5 left, 5 right. That means 10 members totals. And now that is $50 in residual income. $50 in residual income every single month. And maybe some of you on here, I know a lot of people are like, 10 members, does that mean that they have to be agents? No, 10 members of the club. So that means that they can be customers that have products purchases upwards of $100 or more every single month, or a combination of $50 for their Club Seacret membership and $50 in products. That is absolutely amazing. Type a 1 in the chat if you are ready to get to your next square bonus. Yes, 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 yes. There's 40 of you on this call and only 15 of you are responding. Make sure you're sending it to all panelists and attendees. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, 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 Judith. Yes, Ellington. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. So those were some of the updates that were like my wow, my highlights, and I absolutely love what we have. Make sure that you are getting registered. We have the promotion going on right now. It is double QV on these packs. So if you need to get a pack, if you need to upgrade, like you want to get people to the next event, capitalize on this emotion right now. If you wanted more people at that training event and you're thinking of, well, how is the best way that I can get people there? How is the best way? Energy. It's the energy. It's the enthusiasm. Pick up the phone, smile and dial. Think about, channel that energy of when you were at the event, of how you felt when Matt Morris was on stage, of how you felt when Angie Cuff was on stage, of how you felt when Eric Rispowski was on stage, of how you felt when you saw the Ben Shabbat family on stage, of how you felt when you heard Dr. Cohn speak, of how you felt when you heard Pat Newkirk speak, of how you felt of when Walter Del Rio got off of stage, of how you felt when you saw the recognition stories, of how you felt when you heard of the testimonials of our products for nutrition. Think about that energy, that enthusiasm, that experience that you had. Pick up the phone and call people. Pick up the phone and call people. It's very, very simple. Some of you are like, oh, I go to work. Me too. I have multiple businesses that I run, guys, but it's called compartmentalizing your day. It's called setting time away. Like you work 9 to 5, 9 to 5 pays your bills. 9 to 5, right? You work on your career. 5 to 9, you work on your dreams, right? 9 to 5 pays the bills. 5 to 9 builds your fortune. And then eventually it flips, because trust me, when I got started upon the journey of network marketing, of entrepreneurship, of direct sales, of social selling, whatever you want to call it, I understood that I wanted to get out of my job. That was my number one goal. Okay. That is why it allowed me to retire from corporate America before the age of 30 years young. Why? Because I was like, there's no way. If, yes, I'm making 6 figures in a year, but I want to make 6 figures in a month. Like, how can I do that fast? I knew that 9 to 5 pays my bills. 5 to 9, I build my dreams. And I was committed to my commitment. Did you make a commitment to your commitment at this training? We gave you guys sheets for you to fill out. These were not sheets for you to leave blank. These were things for you to participate in your own rescue. We're not giving you paperwork because we want to give you a task or we want to give you homework. If you did not fill that out and set your intentions for what is to come, you played yourself. You didn't pay yourself. You made a sacrifice to be there that weekend. Make the most of it. How you make the most of it is taking that energy, taking everything that you learned and applying it. But set your intentions, because when you get back home, and some of you already are home, reality hits you. Reality hits you, right? And now you're like, man, I got dreams, I got goals, but I got this. I got family. I got life happening. Life is lifing for all of us. Trust and believe. Okay. And I'm sharing this with you because, guys, I understand. Trust me when I tell you I get it, but don't sign up for that class And here's what I mean to this, right? Freedom is not free. A lot of you that were at Freedom Academy knew that I opened up the day, right, for hosting. It was such fun, so amazing. There were so many moving parts going on behind it. And I'm going to tell you guys, if I would have let life get in the way, I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been able to impact the amount of lives. I wouldn't have allowed God to use me in the way he did. We were even able to do a social media content creation class where we had standing room only. Shout out to Max Laura and Trish Versa and Jesse Mack for allowing us to do this in the entire Good Life training system. But it was absolutely amazing. Imagine if I would have let life get in the way. Do you know how many people would have not been blessed? If you were at a Shabbat dinner that was for Platinum and above, you heard a little bit of the story. But my brother got into a horrible car accident on Tuesday last week, right before I was going to Freedom Academy on Wednesday morning. Okay. Now, Tuesday, and I'm talking about a horrible car accident. Thank God he is great. Thank God, right? But my car is totaled. And I know that I was gonna totally let it stop me or totally let it fuel me. So more than ever, I am working. But I knew that if I would have let that stop me, a lot of people wouldn't have been blessed. See, how committed are you to your dreams? How committed are you to helping more people that you're able to put aside what is going on in your life? And I'm not sharing this with you because of a pity party or for sympathy. No, I'm sharing this with you to let you know that life happens to all of us, but God is greater. Your vision has to be greater. Your purpose has to be greater than the pain that life throws at you. And when you know you are in alignment with your assignment, there's nothing and no one that is going to stop you, because you understand that where God takes you and when he enlarges your territory, he will also enlarge your capacity. He will also enlarge your ministry in the process, but he will also give you the strength and the wisdom and the discernment that you need. And yes, I am so grateful that he is great, because the car is replaceable. It don't even matter. His life is not, right? But imagine if I would have let that stop me. And I'm telling you, in life, it's either as you're fighting for freedom, you're either going through a storm, you about to get out of a storm, or you about to walk into one. But what are you preparing yourself here and here? See, success is a game of inches. It's a game of inches of what's going on right here, but also what's going on from your heart space to your mind. Because once you know your power, and once you know, like, you know that you're at the right time, at the right place, all hell is going to break loose before it stops you, because your mindset is of a champion. And you understand, yes, Delicia, obstacles build posture. Absolutely. It is blessings upon blessings, but you have to have a vision that is bigger. You have to have a vision that is bigger than you. When I was opening up the room, and I'm talking about, I know everybody went through some resistance to get here. I was talking about me too. Yes, right? Because we all experience it in some way, shape, or form. But that doesn't mean that we give up on our dreams. It doesn't mean that we give up on our freedom. Freedom is not free, but what are you willing to sacrifice? Because sacrifice always precedes success. So if you had marching orders from when you left Freedom Academy, it said, hey, make a brand new list. Some of you on here, you're like, I have no idea where to start. Cool. You didn't go to Freedom Academy. It's okay. Forgive yourself. It doesn't matter. Start a brand new list. What does that brand new list look like? Everybody. Oh, I don't know if they're going to like it or not. Don't sign up for that class. Like Jimmy says, don't sign up for that class. The birds are going to get some of them. It doesn't matter. Make a brand new list. You want to take your business to the next level, go put in 20 people in the next 30 days. It can be 20 customers. Yes, on 50-50. You'll still get some residual. 20 people in the next 30 days. What does that look like for you? For you, it might be different than it looks like for me, right? Go put in 20 in the next 30 days. If that's too much, go put in 10 in the next 20 days. Set a number for yourself. Set a goal. You know what's the surest way not to hit a goal? Type it in the chat if you think you know what is the surest way for you not to hit a goal. Somebody wrote it and they sent it to all panelists. So for the sake of time, exactly. Yes, Verda. Yes, Suhani. Not having one. Yes, Vicky. That is the surest way not to hit a goal. Not setting one. You know how you won't hit your target if you're not aiming at anything? How are you gonna hit the bullseye if you're not aiming at it? You have to have a goal. What does that goal look like for you? I don't know. It might look like for you different than it looks like for me. What does that goal look like? So again, making a brand new list. Set some goals in your business. Set some brand new goals. And I tell you this, set some goals that scare you. Set some goals that are monstrously big. Like Matt said, you are a savage monster. Set some big goals. Big decisions happen at big events. Set some goals, right? Making a list. Make sure you're a part of the calendar club. Somebody could put a list, a link on there for the calendar club. Actually, let me see. I think I got it. Give me 1 second. Awesome. Yes, I'll make sure you guys put it on there. But make sure you are setting a list for the calendar club. It is making sure that you are getting in tune with everything that's going on. We have presentations, right? But inspect what it is that you expect. The calendar club is going to be powerful for everybody. I already was a part of the calendar club. And I will tell you that it is called optimizing your calendar. It is knowing where you're at, but more than anything, knowing where you're going. It's like if you don't have a goal, you're for sure not going to get it. Set the goals, set the intentions, right? Let me copy this for you guys and put it on here. Somebody put it, but they put it to all panelists. Okay, so get with the calendar club, right? There's different ways that you can access the calendar club. One of them is directly through the link that I posted. Another one is on the Team Synergy website. Another one is on the Chilling Worldwide website. Either way you get it, just get it, download it, use it. Use the calendar club. So again, making your list, setting goals, calendar club, right? What does your follow-up list look like? There's a few different lists that you need to do. What does your follow-up list look like? And here's how I would break down my goals really quick, right? Let's go back to that. So set a goal of what rank or square bonus. What square bonus do you want to be? We still have time for this drone challenge. What square bonus do you want to be by the end of July? Write it down. Okay. How many people do you want at your next training event? September 16th. Write it down. Write a goal of how many people are you going to show a day? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it 10? Write it down. Write down how many people you are going to have at the next training event with you. Write down your numbers. Inspect what it is that you expect. How many people are you going to reach out to every single day? Write that down. Track your numbers. And here's why it's so important for you to become a part of the calendar club, right? Because not only is this going to allow you to grow, it's going to allow your team to grow as well. But you want to have what your numbers look like for everybody, because that is what's going to make the most sense. Also, giving yourself a number of how many personals are you going to put in? How many personals are you going to put in your business? How many people, how many customers? What does it look like for you? How many contacts do you have to make every single day to do that? Like, map it out. I'll tell you, one of the things that I'm doing differently as well is a whiteboard. So this same exact thing, if you don't, and I'm going to share this really, really quick, just in case for my people that were not there. Here we go. So this is our calendar club. This is what it looks like, okay? This is what the calendar club looks like. And you're literally just putting on here, okay, your name, your date, your June 23 numbers. What do you have on your left? What do you have on your right? What do you want your Elevate number to be? Elevate weekend, if you do not know, it is October 31st weekend. It is Halloween weekend, the 27th. Okay, we're going to have, it's going to be a party. But write this down, write it all down. Where do you want to be at? See, what gets measured gets managed, and what gets managed gets done. Shout out to Max Laura for this. Is absolutely incredible. But does that make sense? Write it all down. Give yourself a schedule. Dedicate the time to your dreams. Dedicate the times to your goals. Dedicate the times to yourself, because you matter. Your dreams matter. Your freedom matters. Make sure that you are registered for the next training event. Okay? These are all things that are going to help you on your journey as you're getting out of training. But take advantage of all of these promotions. Take advantage of all of these things that the company is doing to help us win, guys. They're really just wanting us to win in every aspect. So take advantage of it. We've never had a value offering as sexy as what we have right now, right at this moment. If we thought it was a no-brainer before, my goodness, the no-brainer became a no-brainer even for a 5-year-old. This is insane with the value that we have. Another thing that came out in the, at the last training, and Delicia wrote this earlier, the partnership for property in the Dominican Republic. And it's not only in the Dominican Republic where we're getting properties. It's a lot of different places. We're building a wellness facility right now in Phoenix, Arizona. The partnerships that we have, like more than ever, everything that the Benchabat family said that they wanted to do for us, they're doing right now. Like us being able to take advantage of this right now. It is absolutely insane the amount of things that they are doing to help bless us, to help change our family's freedom. You talk about legacy, insane, absolutely amazing, right? So we got to get our money up, because we need to get this residual up, because when them investments comes, you want to be able to capitalize on that immediately. So new square bonus, making your list, writing your goals, right? Everything, all of those things, becoming a part of the calendar club. Also, we have a challenge going on for your wristbands. Your girl is working. I showed 10 people yesterday and 3 in-person meetings, because I am not walking into church with this on Sunday. Okay, they're going to be like, you just came from the club? Like, yeah, Club Seacret. But we have the wristband challenge going on right now. So if you know, you know. Lisa, don't laugh at me, right? Type of 1 in the chat if you are part of the wristband challenge, that you are going to make sure you are getting that bad boy off. Shout out to a few of you that already got it cut off. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, 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 Alicia. Yes, Ellington. Absolutely, Sue Henny. Yes, Verda. Yes, Vicky. Yes, yes, absolutely. Amazing. So just again, some of the announcements are absolutely amazing. Take advantage of it. Make sure you're registered, secretdirectevents.com. The SRT that has the most people registered is going to get Dr. Cone. I told Dr. Cone that we're going to get him in Tampa. So if you're in Tampa, help your sister out. I'm actually going to be training here in Tampa, Florida with the one and only Mr. Jeff Ball. Absolutely amazing. We are so looking forward to that. It is going to be a party. September 16th in a city near you. We got new cities on the map. We got Bloomington, Minnesota. We got Canton, Ohio. Charlotte is back on there. Chicago's back on there. We got a new city. Dallas, Texas is on there. Denver, Colorado. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Newark, New Jersey for the tri-state area, Phoenix, Arizona, San Antonio, Texas, Wichita, Kansas, and of course, Tampa, Florida. So make sure you are registered, secretdirectevents.com. Take advantage of the BOGO sale that we have going on. So as we wrap up, I wanted to talk to you guys really quick. maybe you're finding yourself and you're like, Pam, I want to have success with this. And I'm not having success as fast as I would like to. So I want to talk to you really quick about the success of slow. And I know some of you are like, what? You were just telling us that fast is fun and this, yes, fast is fun and slow sucks. However, when it comes to success, the success of slow is something that not only is for you to keep in mind right now, but something for you to keep in mind long term, because it will allow you to persist and persevere. And what do I mean by that? So the success of slow, if you're taking down notes, you may want to write this down. Number one, you beat convenience. Number two, you beat complacency. Number three, you beat comparison. And let's break that down. So the success of slow with number one, beating convenience. You can have a busy schedule, but have a lazy mind. And it goes back to what we were talking about. You have a busy schedule. You're part of the calendar club. You're making sure you are setting all of these things up, but you have a lazy mind because you're not being consistent, because you're saying, hey, you know what? Even though I got this busy schedule, I'm not going to continuously make it so that I have my schedule packed out because it's not convenient. Success is not convenient. Freedom is not convenient. It never is. Understand? If success would be convenient, everybody would be successful. If freedom would be convenient, everybody would have freedom. So when you think of, the success of slow, having that mindset is, again, you can have a busy schedule, but a lazy mind. Are you strengthening your mindset? Are you being consistent in making sure that you have a vision that is greater than any opposition that you're going through? Are you laser focused on what that vision looks like? Number two, beating complacency. Living with intention creates direction. Living with intention creates direction. What do I mean by that? So you have a goal that you set up. And we said, hey, set up micro goals, little things that you can do to get those goals. So if you want to show 5 a day. So for example, I know my goal a day is at least 7 a day. 5 presentations, however it happens for our team, at least 2 for myself. So if I know that it's 7 a day for me, my intention is creating my direction. Why? Because I know that one of my micro goals every single day is saying, hey, I'm going to reach out to 20 people. How am I reaching out to 20 people? Well, Pam, I don't know if I can do that. Well, I'm doing 10 by 10 a.m. So by 10 a.m., I'm already sending out 10 messages. And then I'm doing 10 by 10 p.m. You pick what time is better for you. But what I do know is that when you are intentional about anything, you're going in the direction that you want. I always set my intentions for who it is that I want to be. How do I want to feel? What do I want the result to be? You have to be intentional with the freedom that you want. You have to be intentional with the lifestyle that you want to create. You have to be intentional with how you start your day like you are today. You have to be intentional as how you plan out your goals. You have to be intentional at attacking your goals little by little, at making sure you get your dreams done little by little. But living with intention is going to create that direction. Lastly, beat comparison. Contentment and comparison cannot coexist. See, the reality is when you focus on saying, hey, I can have slow success and I'm gonna beat convenience and I'm gonna beat the complacency because I'm gonna be intentional, and you have to beat comparison. We have things that measure success here, like our billboard. Shout out to everybody that walks stage with us, right? We have these things in place, but it is not for you to play the comparison game. And it is not for you to also be content with a little bit of success, because the greatest threat to massive success is a little bit of success. The greatest threat to massive impact is a little bit of impact. The greatest threat to watching and feeling that excitement and is like, oh my goodness, I reached the pinnacle. Oh no, you merely scratched the surface. Contentment and comparison cannot coexist. See, don't compare yourself. A lot of times you see something and you don't have no idea what that person been through to get there. And that's why I shared with you guys what I shared about my family. It's not for you to sympathize. No, it's not for a sob story. It's for real life. But it's also to let you know that you can't compete where you don't compare. And vice versa. Contentment and comparison, they cannot coexist. Everybody has their own journey, but that's what makes each and every single one of us so powerful, because each and every single one of us have a story to tell. And when you're living with intention, when you are living goal-oriented, when you have a vision that's greater than anything, you understand that the only way through is through. But it's not about being content, nor is it about you comparing yourself, because you have zero idea what it is that the other person is going through. Everybody has something that they are dealing with. Everybody has something that they have dealt with. Everybody has some struggle, but that's what makes the story so much more powerful. But my question to you is, are you going to let life just hit you? Or are you going to hit it back? You have a story to tell too. We want to hear it across stage too. We want to hear your testimonials as well. But a lot of the times we're focused on where we're at right now, that we can't see what tomorrow looks like, that we forget about what that vision looks like. So I ask yourself, as you're writing this new list, as you're writing your calendar out, as you're measuring what goals you want, write out what that vision looks like for your life. Write out what it is, because one thing I do know, that success is not about bigger and faster. Belief is about belief bigger, belief sooner. But success is about smaller and slower. It's about those little things that you can do today that are going to affect the macro goal. Can you pick up the phone that weighs 1,000 pounds for you? Can you reach out to the customers? Can you follow up? Can you follow through? Can you focus on the lifestyle, on the life that you want to create? Because it's so important for us to focus on where it is that we want to go, but take advantage of the present moment right now. Take advantage of this right now. Surrender to the moment. And I shout out to Matt Morris. That was from him, but something that he told me is like a best practice that he's doing is surrendering to the moment and giving it all you got in that moment. Yes, you have goals. Yes, we have dreams. Yes, we have visions. Yes, we have families. Yes, we have obstacles. Yes, we have some type of resistance, but that does not mean that you still can't live your very best life. That still does not mean that you still cannot be the one to change your family's financial blueprint forever, for you to be the person that is going to impact people's lives, for you to be the person that is going to influence people to be inspired, to live a massively successful life, because you did what others won't to have what others don't. So that is all for today. Breakfast has been served. As always, it is a pleasure, honor, and privilege to serve you. Hope you guys got value. Per usual, the recording will be up very, very soon. Greatly appreciate you guys. Blessings on blessings. Yes, yes, yes. I'm super excited. And yes, I saw somebody post in there that they're going to have guests in every city. Yes, absolutely. Make sure you have guests in every city. That is the cool thing about what we have our hands on. You can literally have guests in every city that we have an SRT at, every city that we have a regional training event at. Make sure that you're taking advantage of this opportunity within the lifetime of the opportunity. And as always, we are here to serve you on your journey. Blessings on blessings. Thank you guys. Have a great day.